Well, we are here today for the swearing-in ceremony of the remaining 10 commissioners that will complete the Oyo State Executive Council, what they normally call EXCO. For those of you who are returning commissioners, we're happy to have you back as part of the Executive Council. We believe you are determined to put in even more effort as we continue to engineer a new Oyo State and move our people to prosperity. But we have also brought in some new faces that we know will play important roles in the realization of our vision for the good people of Oyo State. I'm sure that if you pay attention, you will see that the things that our people are asking for are not things that are beyond us. Our people yearn for growth and development. They want good roads and quality infrastructure, even as they are asking for employment opportunities and economic prosperity. Well, we know that they have been starved of these basic functions of government for many years. And that can make the task we're expected to perform seem overwhelming, because when people are hungry and then they've been starving for several years, when you bring food, the tendency is they want to eat everything like yesterday. For example, we have been receiving reports of people complaining about roads. Some have even gone as far as saying that the state government is starving the local government authorities of funds. However, local government funds, from the federal allocation go directly into what they call the JAC accounts, the Joint Allocation Account Committee. But after they have drawn the first line charges, such as salaries for primary school teachers and local government workers, and expenses for primary healthcare centers, what is left is meager. Well, I don't want to shade the local government authorities today, because if I do it, they may start scolding them when they go out to see the people. So I'll just keep it at that. When we came in as an administration, we had 11 local government areas with backlog of salaries, and we had to pay those backlogs. And we don't want to walk that route again. Everybody seems to be looking at the money we have saved so far. When we came in, we started building the local government accounts every month, especially those periods where we were using the HLAs to run those local council areas. We were saving average of 1 billion every month. Yeah, we built it up to about 12, 13, 14 billion naira. But they cannot share it. We will utilize this as a stabilization fund for them. It's not for us. The state is not interested in spending their money or telling them how to spend their money. But the state will not also sit by and let workers in those local government, in few local government areas, be denied of their salaries at the end of every month. So we were engaged with the leadership of Algon, and I believe the people of Oyo State should see marked improvements in delivery of infrastructure, especially roads. We know the importance of development at the grassroots, and this is why we keep pushing for investments to go to local government areas. Just last week, we were in France, and the Commissioner for Local Government and Chieftaincy Matters, Jibril Lawal, was there also, having meetings with investors willing to come and collaborate with us. After our youth received training on technology-driven food system under the Youth Entrepreneurship in Agribusiness project here, they will need to practice, and some of them will need their jobs. Some of them will need to come together, to form alliances to work together. So, yes, things may not be happening as fast as some people want it to, but things are happening rapidly compared to what obtained in the past. Our integrated approach to governance is bringing development, and we're not concentrating only in Ibadan. Very soon, implementation of the Rural Access and Agricultural Marketing Project, RAM, will kick off. The World Bank and the French government are supporting this project to rehabilitate rural roads. So as we reconstitute this Executive Council, our priority should be how to synergize efforts for continued growth. I would like to see more interministerial collaborations and integrated approach to governance. Well, let me pause at this point to welcome Dr. Wasil Olatubosun. Honorable Adeni Adebisi, Barrister Ramon Abiodun Abdurrahim, Barrister Olasunkami Olaleye, Seun Fakorede. Very soon we'll put honorable behind it. Alaja Kafilat Omalabake Olayiwola Ajeya, Professor Musiba Babatunde, Honorable Segun Olayiwola, Dr. Bode Ladipo. I'm not sure if I miss out somebody. Well, the last but not the least, Honorable Abiodun John Oni. You'll be joining the already sworn-in returning commissioners to reconstitute the Oyo State Executive Council. I've seen speculations all over the social media. They've allocated portfolios to some of you. But some things are very clear. I think it will be difficult for us to make Biodo the Commissioner for Women Affairs. We should. No, we won't. So I encourage you to hit the ground running and keep running until we have to pass the baton. When we're given an opportunity to serve, we have the option to leave a legacy behind. So that even when we are no longer occupying the positions of service, people will remember the period that we spent in office as they compare it to our successors. So this is why I say it is our people who have been enjoying good governance in the last 2 years that are the best position to respond to the question of who has served their interest better. I read on social media, somebody sent it to me, oh, it's been trending that during the previous administration, the Agodi Gardens was not flooding. But during this administration, because we promised Omituntum, there's been plenty of water and the place has been flooding. They do have very short memory. At the last minute, I had to change my inauguration party from Agodi Gardens to MOB 21 because the place flooded. We're not to join issues with them. We believe that our people, they are enlightened and they know what is going on. And I have a very good news for them. If all the opposition got to offer our people in Oyo State is the achievement of the previous administration, we know our people rejected them with that their achievement. So if that is all they have to offer, well, that is good news. Our pensioners who are receiving their pension in full and on time, and also those whose gratuities are being paid after several years. Our youth, those in LAUTECH, who are enjoying uninterrupted education, or those who had their school fees reduced. Or maybe we can talk to the youth who are getting trained in various agribusiness value chain. We can also speak to the market men and women who are trading in higher volumes because our civil servant salaries are paid on time. The first professor of economics from Oyo Town, with some people designed the roadmap, and we've been following it. And we can see that there's a general economic development around the state, and our people, because of even just prompt payment of salaries, they are more liquid. And Oyo State has been moving up on the scale of economic activities in the country, Nigeria. Well, for you, my colleagues, there's more to be done. We remain focused on ensuring that we deliver on the remaining promises in our roadmap to accelerated development. in Oyo State. And that roadmap is for 2019 to 2023. So on that note, I want to welcome the old and the new, the ancient and the modern. As members of the Oyo State Executive Council, to the glory of God and for the benefit of the good people of Oyo State. Thank you and God bless you.